All right, in this video, I'm just sharing a full packing gear list for the upcoming backpacking trip, and kind of go through each of these items one by one in system, kind of a system approach, and start with some of the big ticket items first. So for the sleep system, in the back there, we have the Enlightened Equipment Enigma. It's a 30-degree quilt with 950 fill hydrophobic down. Really like that, like the sewn in foot box, super comfortable. I use that on everything, very, very good. Next with the sleep system, I use the Warbonnet Ridgerunner. It's a double layer hammock with bug net, and with the double layer I slide the Big Agnes Zoom UL in between for under insulation. In this case, we're going to be getting down into the upper 40s at night, and I think that will do. I might just carry a very light, I think I've got an 8-ounce 40-degree Warbonnet underquilt, the Lynx underquilt. I might carry. I don't want to mess around with that. There's nothing like being cold on a camping trip. I go out for full comfort. I'm in vacation mode, and so everything you see here is extremely comfortable. It is probably even more comfortable than what I sleep on at home, but I also go very ultralight, so I thin out everywhere that I need to thin out and lighten up as much as I can everywhere else so that I can go full comfort. So you have the top quilt, you have the under insulation, the Ridgerunner hammock. I use the Warbonnet Superfly. This is in, I think it's a Dutchweargear snake skins. I probably won't carry the snake skins. I'm gonna take that off and just carry that in a bag, an open bag, or even on the back of the pack, which I'll show in just a minute. Then I have the continuous ridge line for the tarp, very lightweight Zinget Dyneema cord. I have the stakes. Inside the tarp, the guy lines are already attached in there. And then there is the hammock suspension that runs up to the tree. So pretty much is both the sleep and shelter system. And now we'll move on to the pack. The pack is, I've used this now, got a full trip out of it, the Nashville Cutaway pack. I really like this pack. It's super comfortable. It uses actually just like running vest strap style. I'm also trying out this time around a venting system that I didn't have before, haven't used before. This is the Luna Project back venter for these ultralight frameless packs. It actually looks to be super interesting. I have used another venting system that is on the market that is just a 3D printed plastic, and this feels like it's going to blow it away. This is a woven nylon. It's hard to say, but it's got a dimension to it that allows venting to happen, and it seems like it's going to be very comfortable. It's super light, and I just tagged that onto the back. We'll see how that works on this next trip. I always carry Rufus with me. Rufus is this is actually a Dyneema roll bag that I use to keep clothing items in, typically. Completely waterproof. It's by Hilltop Packs. They print on it. This bag has affectionately become known as Rufus. This is a Karelian dog. It's a bear dog. These are apparently the dogs that bears are scared of. It's fun because I'll take it to camp. It's got a flat bottom. After I empty the contents, I'll set it up in camp. Sometimes I'll even put a very, very lightweight light inside, and when it lights up, it freaks the raccoons out and everything else. Just a fun little humorous deterrent that we take. I don't really know how effective it is, but we take Rufus with us everywhere. Oh, by the way, also in the sleep system, I didn't show this. This is a pillow. I've got it under wraps. It's a prototype. I won't share the contents, but this is the most comfortable pillow I have ever personally designed. And like I said, in fact, the pillow might be the most important comfort item backpacking. I know a lot of people use blow-ups and they're very light. Those to me are hard. They give me headaches. When it comes down to it, it's not comfortable. And this pillow is extremely comfortable. It's kind of mind-blowing. It is a little heavier, but like I said, I lighten up everywhere else so that I can bring the full comfort. And with this and a hammock and a pad, I am sleeping on a cloud, and it is the most luxurious sleep you could ever ask for in the backcountry. Moving on to my electronics. This is the Nitecore NU27. I really like this light because it has different warmth settings, including a bit of an amber setting, which is super helpful in snow and fog and rain, so that the light is not reflecting off the particles. And I do a fair amount of backpacking in good snowstorms, and so this is super useful. It also has a 600 lumen output, so you can do some real blasting if you need to. I don't know if I'll carry this or not, but it's a super lightweight device that you can put the headlamp in that then disperses the light like a lantern almost. I'll see how that works out. This is the GoV temperature and humidity sensor. I really like to carry that. It's Bluetooth enabled, so I can track temperatures, and it helps to really refine gear, especially sleep gear, measuring overnight lows and things like that, and just how well your sleep worked. So I do love to carry that little sensor. This is the Nitecore battery bank. It's the lightest one you can possibly find. That is 20,000 milliamps. So I carry that. Then I have various cables for charging watch, charging phone, and this is the Alpenblow air mattress pump. I actually have a zero pump that I typically use more than this, but this will connect directly with USB-C to the power bank, and you can pump up your sleeping pad. I've used this once. It's a little weak, so I don't like to put any air in my pad with my own breath, but it's not bad. It gets where I need to be. It's just the name, Alpenblow, feels like some kind of colon wheatman or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's the tech system. Coming over to the poop system, I've got the trowel. This is a little tiny Dyneema bag that I use to carry. It does have a bidet in there, and it also has dude wipes. That's what I typically use, with some hand sanitizer as well. Dude wipes are man's best friend. On a backpacking trip, I don't go anywhere without them. The dude wipe itself is biodegradable, so it can be buried in the hole. The package is not, and I have asked Dude Wipes, the company, if they would also make the package in a biodegradable form. That would be really cool. Moving on to the cleaning system, a few things here. I don't typically carry these Dude Wipe shower. I might, but where we're going, there's plenty of places to jump in the water, so I don't think I'll carry those. But one of those wipes is also super useful in first aid scenarios. If you really were to have a bad first aid cut of some sort, it is useful to have that with me. I also carry, this is for just cleaning. This is an open cell foam, little tiny square. It does not register on the scale at all. It's just too lightweight to register, but it really cleans well because of the texture. Cleans the body, cleans other things, cleans clothes, cleans equipment, cleans pot, things like that with the texture. And it gets a really good lather because of the open cell foam. So I like to carry that. This is that's what I carry, just a little tiny portion of a Dr. Bronner soap bar for cleaning all items. It cleans the body, it cleans the pot, cleans clothes, it cleans everything. I keep it in this little dry-through technology sack, which rolls up, It's actually brilliant because when the soap comes out wet, you can stick it straight in this pack, roll it up, throw it in your bag or whatever, and the bag will allow the liquid or anything moisture-wise in there to evaporate without, of course, getting soap everywhere. So it's brilliant. I carry this everywhere, and it is super, super lightweight, so it does not make a big difference in weight. This is my towel. This is used all-purposely. I use it on my body. I use it on my equipment if I have to, get the condensation off of a tarp or whatever. This is called the Absorber. You can get it, I think, at most big box stores. It actually does not come in this size. It comes in like a full towel size, full body towel size. I cut out just a little tiny section of it, and this also doesn't even register on the scale, but I will tell you there is no pack towel that comes close to what this does. When it dries, it feels like cardboard. It dries and has just an interesting texture to it, but I guarantee this will quickly dry your whole body. It'll dry everybody in the camp's whole body. It soaks up many times its weight in water, and then you just easily wring it out and keep on drying things up. So I have never found a pack towel to be that powerful and that useful. And so, I mean, you can hear how light it is. There's no weight to it at all. Moving over to my water filtration system, I use the Platypus Quick Draw. I really like this because it has caps on the top that close and caps on the bottom that close right there. And so you can easily take this, close it all up, and throw it in your sleeping bag on a night where it's going to get down below freezing, and you'll have no issues with the technology freezing up. I do also have the connector that allows me to connect to the water bladder and turn this into a gravity filter. I really like this water bladder because it's got a nice big opening for collecting out of a stream a lot of water, and you can also clean inside of there, so that's super useful. It's 3 liters, super lightweight. That's my dirty water collection. And then I have a 1 liter, also soft water carrier. So that's what I drink out of. I do my electrolytes in that and everything. And so that's the system. I also keep the whole system. This rolls up really nice, and I keep it all inside of a monolight mesh bag that I sewed myself. Super lightweight. It's nice to keep it all contained that way. So onto my cook system. I'm using this time around the Snow Peak 750 cook pot titanium. I really like Snow Peak a lot better than Toques. There's just a class about them and a quality that always has felt better to me. It's a great pot. It's got all the graduated markers on the outside. It's got a really nice lid that also has this little lip on it that allows you to sit it on there, and a way to drain. So that's fantastic. I will probably go with my BRS stove. This is the Soto Windmaster. It does have its own firing mechanism here to light up, but on this trip I'm going to go extra lightweight, just have to boil water. This is some more stuff with my hygiene system, really simple and quick. I use the toothpaste tablets. These are super handy. You can carry only the amount that you need. You just throw 1 tablet in your mouth, chew it up a little bit, and start brushing. It works fantastic. I do like these charcoal mint, activated charcoal in there. It's really absorbing a lot of stuff. So those are also just tablets. I can, on a small overnighter, just use this little box to carry individual tablets in, little travel thing. But typically if I'm going for a week, which is what this trip is, I'll put them in a very lightweight container like this, the amount that I need. That works out really great. I do take a full thing of floss. I cut off portions as I need it, but this is handy for repairs and a lot of things. So Doesn't weigh much, but I like to carry it outside the case just like that. Have some earplugs for sleeping and a first aid kit. All of those things will pack up nice. Oh, meant to say too, I'm always carrying Tylenol and Pepsid AC, Advil, those types of things that are needed. Onto the food that I'll carry, I use this Adotec Bear bag. Very useful, very lightweight. Most of the places I go are not necessarily keeping them protected from the bears, but keeping them protected from raccoons, those nasty little critters, chipmunks, other things that want to come up and chew through. They can't get in there, so it's a nice way to keep your food. It doesn't really matter on this trip because most of this food that I'm carrying is all contained. There's no odors, but if they see a bag, they will try to chew into it, so I'll try to keep that all the time in that bag. I will add some more items in here. This is not the only items I'm carrying. These are just the dinners. I will also add, I'd love to take fresh avocados and fresh eggs with me all the time, and I'm only eating dinners, so the weight is very low overall. This is my clothing system, both with what I'm hiking with, as well as other things that I use. So I'm using the Altra Temp 5s for hiking in, darn tough socks. This is the Paths Project hoodie, which I really like. One feature I really love on it, not only do they have the thumb holes and really nice coverage on the hood, but they also have a cutout for your watch. So your watch, you can keep an eye on your watch and your mapping and all of that with the Path Project hoodie. It is the softest thing to wear. It's super comfortable, dries really fast. It's got some great materials in it, so I really love that. Just some Rab hiking shorts, a little bandana that I always like to wear, some sunglasses, and a sun hood. It's typically what I'm wearing. For insulation, I have the Senchi's Design Alpha Direct hooded fleece. It is ridiculously lightweight. I think this only weighs 4 ounces, maybe a hair bit more than that, but it is, for its weight, extraordinary with warmth. It dries so fast. The second it gets wet, it feels like it's already dry. Very airy and nice. I will pair that with the Montbell Peak Shell raincoat if I need to really get warmth up. This raincoat's only 7 ounces, super lightweight, very, very useful. I pair that with a pair of a wind layer bottoms. This is the copper-filled wind pant from Enlightened Equipment. And then to sleep in, I typically have a synthetic long sleeve shirt and long bottoms. I'll pair that with just a little merino wool beanie from Patagonia. When I jump in the water and clean up or whatever, I'm using some very lightweight shorts from Dutchweargear. And then I'm trying this for the first time. I have been using the Z-Packs camp slippers, but those camp slippers, you just can't move around a whole lot on them. They don't hug your feet very well, and so it's hard to walk around in them. But these are interesting. This is only maybe an ounce more than those camp slippers, and these are cut-resistant socks with a grippy bottom on them. So you can go in the water with these. You can walk around camp. Here's the final few items that I carry with me. Got a little patch kit. I don't think I'll carry this. It's a little bug net for your head. I do use this as the Rawology cork ball. This is super helpful for massaging or rubbing out muscles if needed. You can always throw it around with buddies too, which is kind of cool. Carry a few electrolytes there. Just a little Dyneema sack, which has some Blistex and things like that in it. I'm carrying this for the first time. It's the Argali Magna Cut knife. Very, very lightweight, super strong. That'll be interesting to carry that. I also use the Durston Iceline trekking poles, and I carry this Gossamer Gear 1/8 thin foam pad. Very useful on the outside of the pack for rolling out just at a stop, even if you have to roll it out and use the cork ball to massage out the muscles or anything like that. So it's valuable as well. So that's it. I think all of those items constitute, my guess is the dry weight is, including the food, I'm probably close to between 10 and 12 pounds. So like I said, full comfort for all of these items and also very lightweight. So very happy with the setup.